to Alaska.
And it's a cold wind blowing.
Very cold.
Let's move
At
over
least
to
it's
there.
not raining anymore.
Yeah, it rained all morning. We landed in the rain. We had to walk in the rain.
And I had just gotten over my cough, and now it's going to come back.
So, but we are on the Crown Princess in San Francisco. Let me turn this around. I hope we're getting sound. That's the Bay Bridge behind me, if you're familiar. And then that's the Golden Gate, which we're going to cross under, sail under. Of course, that's Coit Tower right there. This is the Crown Princess. We were on this ship in September last year in Alaska. Headed back to Alaska. Let me turn this back around. Oh, I hope that sound is good. Janet, get next to me. We are doing back-to-back 11-day cruises. So it's the identical itinerary on both cruises. We're going to see Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, hi Kelly, and Glacier Bay. Oh, and Victoria, Canada.
Are you able to hear us okay, Kelly?
Anybody? Anybody out there? Does anybody?
And may the 4th be with you.
Hi, if you can hear me. Well, let's have a look at San Francisco. Now, I would love to point out all those buildings. I don't know if that's the Transamerica building, this pointy pyramid-shaped one. Yes, the sound is fine even with the wind. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. But I don't know the names of all those buildings. I only know the names of the ones I named. And wait, what was the, well, we can't see the Ferris wheel. Hey, we're underway. So the question is, how long is it going to take us to get 5 miles? The Golden Gate is 5 miles from where we are right now. So we'll just stay on with you.
Try not to bore you.
Yeah.
Ooh. It is cold. And took the BART, and it was pouring rain. It was freezing cold, and our shoes got soaked. Our
Mary?
Socks got soaked. Our luggage got soaked. So when we unpacked, we had a lot of wet clothes and books and stuff. But we're here. The sun's shining, and it's going to be glorious.
Although, problem one day for a little bit.
Here we are in San Francisco, and we can't get 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we just hit 5 minutes. But a little tour boat is wanting to see us.
A lot of shipping containers out here.
Yeah, I mean, these are working docks, I think. Probably further down, it's a lot more. If I swing around here, that's Oakland over there. This is the San Francisco Bay, of course. I'm going to assume we're on still. And that's where we just were. So that was Pier 27. And it's got a name, but it's called the cruise terminal. Some person's name. See the port of San Francisco right there? And the seagull. And there's Coit Tower.
Oh, that sun feels so good.
And that sun is shining on me brightly now. Do you want to see?
Husky says, you guys froze.
Are we still frozen though? Are we still frozen?
Are we still frozen, or has it come back?
Let me turn this back. No, you're okay. Thank you, Gretchen. Oh, another boat. Looks like a fishing boat, doesn't it? Let's see.
Yeah, and it's packed.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was an Alcatraz boat. You know, they do tours out there. But they're on a collision course. Oh no! Oh, whew, crisis averted. And there's downtown. I'm zoomed way in, so it's going to be hard to hold this steady. And by my reckoning, it's going to be at least 15 minutes bridge. And hopefully, one of the great ports. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, other than, you know, like Janet said, it was pouring rain till about 2 hours ago, and then the sun came out, and with it, the wind.
It's not so bad.
Well, that's because we're not over on that side.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, we're going to have a turnaround day here in 11 days. It's 2 11-day cruises. So we're going to get to ride the cable cars and go live from San Francisco. Greetings from the other side of the bay over here in Alameda. Well, have a wonderful exit under the Golden Gate. Grimmel's Grimoire. It's very hard to read these comments out here in the bright sun. Since
There's
nobody
a
else is
seal
out here.
or a sea lion.
Janet spotted some wildlife.
It just
I'll
goes
be
down.
doing a similar itinerary on the Grand Princess out of Vancouver in August. August is much nicer.
You couldn't get it to come
You'll
back
get
on,
some, you'll see salmon, especially if you go to Ketchikan. Especially if you
Others are
walk
able to see
up
us
Creek
now.
Street and beyond to the park to where Ketchikan Creek, you know, you can walk down to the creek. If you go up the Married Man's Trail, I don't see the seal anymore.
That's because you looked and it went
You're
under.
good. Oh, hey, Hasty. Aperture Wood Shop. Check them out on YouTube. So we're about to pass Alcatraz. You see it right around there. I'm holding my camera out over the ship. So, wait. Beep, beep, beep. I'm backing up. Beep. I don't want to lose my prime spot here. All right. Yeah, we'll get a look at Alcatraz. Oh, there's already 10 minutes. But we're making good progress now. Captain said we may see whales when we get out into the open ocean. And we may. I mean, that's one of the reasons people go to Alaska for, to see whales. They're migrating right now. They're heading back to Alaska, allegedly. There's another tour boat coming. I like the view when the ship sails by stuff like this. I mean, we're, you know, a few hundred yards from shore on the other side. Don't worry, we'll see Alcatraz. So let me take this time to say hi to Hasty, hi to Liam, hi to Jules, hi to Christina and Jesse, and what are those other two people's names?
Austin.
Oh yeah, I love that picture, Austin.
Oh, you look fantastic. And Ashley.
Let's listen to on the port side.
Now with a there's flags flying across to there, and you might see just to the right of that what is apparently a record number of sea lions here in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, it was in the news. You remember?
Rapidly, over 1,000 sea lions apparently arrived in the last few days, and there's quite a few there taking the sun on the pontoons just on the 4th anniversary. Thank you.
Okay, port is the other side of the ship, just so you know. Left.
Could they hear what he said?
I think you heard what he said.
Sea lions.
Yeah, so it was in the news. I got a news article about it. approximately 1,000 sea lions have taken up residency somewhere near these boats.
On the pontoons, he said. So we're looking.
So I don't see any yet, other than the one that was in the water, but that's just one, not 1,000. So that's Fisherman's Wharf right there, I think. I'm not an expert on San Francisco, but it sure looks like Fisherman's Wharf, doesn't it? There they are. See them?
Look at them.
See them?
Oh my gosh.
Let me zoom this in. Does that look like a lot? All that brown there is alive. It's alive.
Wow.
Well, but I'm thinking they're sleeping because the sun's come out, right? Anyway, let's zoom back. Oh,
Here, go on this side. Alcatraz is coming right by us. Or we're coming right by Alcatraz.
if somebody starts to come here. So, there's the rock. That's right, Alcatraz. No longer a prison. I think it's a national park. But I mean, the buildings are all still there, right? I'll zoom in a little closer. So it's mostly cliffs, although there are paths down and docks and things like that. And there were back in the prison days too. Well, let's move back to the other side.
There's San Francisco. There's out there. There's Alcatraz.
Pool is probably not going to get a lot of use in the next several weeks or months. We're officially on deck 16. The buffet is right in there on both sides. So that's deck 15. We have an inside cabin, which we haven't had in many a year. We'll come live from there maybe tomorrow. We got 2 sea days and then Ketchikan. So we'll show you around the ship on the sea days. GoPro, take a photo. GoPro, take a photo. GoPros are voice controlled, so I'm taking a photo.
GoPro, take a photo.
Of course, it's a really wide angle lens. That's the one drawback with the GoPro,
take a photo.
is that you can't get close, and it's not a zoom lens. There's 3 or 4 settings, and you have to switch between them if you want to be closer to something, enlarge something. But we shoot 95% of our videos on GoPro cameras. GoPro, GoPro, GoPro. There's a plug for GoPro if you're listening, GoPro. We also own stock. Not a lot though. But we always go live from an iPhone. because it's just simpler, easier. I can zoom in, we could talk to it. I could go live from the GoPro, but then everything would be tiny. You know what I mean? So we're getting around there. Sorry to keep you waiting. And did you notice we have a British captain? Of course, it's Princess, but a lot of their captains are Italian. The Carnival captains are mostly Italian. That was the Sky Wheel back there. Can you take a picture with your phone? But don't stand here so you don't drop it.
Of what?
I can't. Although I can the next day. Look, Janet's taking pictures. Look at her. Look at the skill. Look at Alcatraz. That's the GoPro hanging from a strap. Hopefully the strap doesn't break, huh? Anyway, is there anybody watching still? I tell you the facts about this ship, but I don't really know them. It's about 113,000 ton. I do know that. I'm just guessing here now. It might be 115. That's Skywalker's up there. Um, you know, a disco, Skywalker's nightclub. It's called, I think. They have the Platinum Elite party there every night. You know, from like 5 to 7. Have hors d'oeuvres. Of course, we're in California still, so ship time is California time. It's about 4:40, 4:39 maybe. Let me pan around. There's Alcatraz again. Sunny San Rafael. Oh,
We did notice there have been some renovations done on the ship since last year when we were on the ship. The dining room has new chairs and, I'm sorry, the buffet has new chairs and
oh
tables
yes, it's beautiful.
and
Just
carpeting,
enjoying
and
the Golden Gate.
it spruced it up.
Thanks for staying with us, Gretchen, and everybody else. I think we're really close. Yeah, like Janet was saying, they've spruced the ship up. We were on the Carnival Luminosa last year and then again last month,
Last
and they
week,
did not spruce it up. The food was much better, I will say that. The food was great. And if I didn't know better, I'd say the food on this ship has improved. Not that it was bad, but you know, for lunch we had everyone eats in the buffet when they get on the ship, and they had a lot of offerings. I had a sandwich that was really delicious, just a little slice of one. Have you been home at all? Yes,
we were home.
for 3 days. And we got up at 3 o'clock this morning for a 6 o'clock flight, which only took an hour from our airport. And of course, it was raining. And like I said, it's cleared up now.
Shut off.
Yeah. I think we're getting close. To see the buildings have given way to forest, you might say, parkland. I mean, the city by the bay is back there. Of course, all these are cities by the bay, aren't they? I'm not sure whether we go through the middle or or the right side, like driving. Although this is not the first time we've sailed under the bridge, but I don't remember. It's not important, right? What's important is that I can capture it.
And that you're watching.
Well, that's the most important thing. Our viewers, our subscribers. Feel
Thank
free to
you very
subscribe.
much.
Hmm?
I said thank you.
Look, a beach. Son of a beach. A lot of people up there. The reason we're not up there is number one, because there's no one around us down here talking. But number two, I want to see the bridge like rise up over that. If we were up there, we'd see the bridge by now, right? Over the top of the ship.
Plus, it's so much colder and windier up there.
Yeah. Look how they're bundled up. They're freezing. I know because I'm cold down here. And somebody's playing
I can
music on their
see
phone.
it.
Why would you do that? Janet's got an update. She says, I see something. I see something. I see, oh, look at there. So I guess we are going on the right side. So I'm going to stand. There's puddles down on the deck here. So I'm trying to avoid the puddles because my shoes are already wet from walking in town, trying to get from one place to the other. And for a time, we had to stand outside because we were early. So there was a line of people outside the building in the rain. They finally opened it up. Okay, so that road is the beginning of the bridge right there. See the cars driving by? Let me zoom in. There. That's where it begins. Look at Janet working hard, earning her keep. So soon after we cross under, we're going to, I keep saying cross under, sail under. I mean, we're not crossing under necessarily. The clouds are coming
Getting
in.
close.
See that? But soon after, we're going to sign off because it's been almost half an hour now, right? People are running up. And other people are sitting there. They don't care. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Hun. So I won't be able to get it all in. My phone doesn't go that wide. Not when you're going live. But they're blowing the horn now for us.
Awesome.
It was just pinwheeling. I guess we're officially in the open ocean now, right? So the captain said they had to go slow. Wow, sailed under the bridge in 2019, but thanks for sharing. Have you been? Oh, yeah. You're welcome. You're certainly welcome. It was our pleasure. As soon as we get a little bit further away, we can see the whole bridge. But we're heading into clouds now.
It's getting very cold.
I think it may start raining again. And Janet's getting over a cold she caught somewhere in Japan last month, or the Aleutian Islands. You can see the cars on there though, right?
Yeah. You can see people riding bikes or walking. And Alcatraz right there in the middle.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That wind is coming up now. It's making the camera move all over. Thanks for doing this. Wish I could cruise someday. Someday, Greg. Someday. We talked to some guy today who's, I don't know, 70 years old, 80 maybe. This is his first cruise. First cruise. So it's never too late. I'm gonna try to brace this.
The wind is blowing it around.
Well, that's a half an hour. So I guess I timed that right. I thought it was gonna take us about a half an hour. And we left a little late. So I started a little late.
Well, that was the Golden Gate Bridge for you, leaving San Francisco. GoPro, turn off. GoPro, stop recording.
Hey! Wait, where's that bridge? There it is. Okay, that's as long as my arm is. So, from the Crown Princess.
I'm Janet.
And I'm Garrett.
And we'll see you in the next port. Bye.
Hey, I feel raindrops.
I do too. It's raining.
Time that right. Oh, look at that. They're big drops.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Ashley. Bye, Austin. Bye, Liam. Rawr.